suited to exploit the opportunity of personalized video? Is it to do with events or new products or influencers? Or?
Well, we've seen all of those, and I think that it's not necessarily just for new products or just for somebody that's running an event or just for somebody that's got a loyalty program. I think that so many brands are now investing heavily in video creation to the point where they've got their own content studios. You know, you've got big brands like Marriott Hotels investing in creating a whole content studio, bringing in execs from the film industry to create content for them. So every brand is now creating video. Every brand is a publisher. So if they're investing heavily in video content, and it could be that they're doing explainer videos. So you could personalize that, and you could take something that's quite a hygiene piece of content, like an explainer. Okay, how do I use mobile tickets on my Trainline app? Sending them back a little personalized video says, "Hey Paul, this is how you use personalized videos. This is how you use the mobile ticketing." And 1, 2, 3. All you've done there is taken something that is a very passive experience and turned it into something that actually makes them walk away from that feeling, just a little bit warmer about that brand because you've engaged them in that way. Yeah. So that's, from that end of the scale through to rewarding somebody with a personalized video from their favorite movie star because they've just said something positive about their movie. So all ends of the scale. So you've got the passion brands where you're going to get high levels of engagement because people are already passionate about it. So it could be a movie, it could be a band, it could be a fashion label that you care about, it could be a charitable cause that you're passionate about. And we've seen all of those, high levels of engagement and shareability. But we've also seen the more mundane engagements. If somebody's going to talk to your brand on social media, they're inclined to share. They're inclined to be, certainly on Twitter, it's the noisy few that engage on Twitter. So if you send them something back, that's the reason they mention your brand. People mention each other on Twitter because they want a response. They want to generate some kind of reaction. Yeah.
So would you recommend to all marketing managers to at least consider a personalized video? If you're producing video, maybe there's a personalized element that might work very well.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think it is. It depends on your message, and you've got to think about the creative, and you've got to think about what data you're going to use and how you're going to use it. You've got to stay on the right side of creepy. Definitely, that's the big thing.
And lastly, GDPR. Are there any issues with scraping information from Facebook and so on?
So one of the big considerations around GDPR was intent. Yeah. So because you're engaging with users who've shown a positive intent towards your brand, whether they're talking to you on Messenger, whether they're tweeting about your brand and using your brand handle and hashtag, that was the key to making sure it was GDPR compliant. The big reason GDPR came in was to stop people from misusing data that they've been holding on for years, or that there was coming from third parties, and you're suddenly being crept up on by a brand that you don't know or remember engaging with. When you're doing real-time personalization in a conversational way, which is what we're doing here, the intent is there, the intent is clear.
Yeah.
And obviously you can back yourself up with all your terms and conditions before you start the conversation, but that intent is real and in the moment.
Yes, and they have the option to opt out, presumably, when you send
They can stop the conversation, they can
stop the conversation, or opt out if they want to when you go to video. Tim Redgate, a revelation. Thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it.